Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-November 2018 Tarot and Astrology reading. Thank you for all your likes and subscriptions. Please do already if you haven't joined the channel. So Scorpio, the sun still remains in your sign until the 22nd of November. So I hope you're enjoying that sun source energy, that sense of vitality, self-confidence, positive thinking, working on your mind, your body, your soul, and making sure everything is in alignment and you're feeling like you can achieve what it is that you want. Now, I am filming this on the day of the new moon in Scorpio to gain that positive momentum of manifestation and seeing where the energies for Scorpio people are going. Mercury in Sagittarius is going to retrograde on the 17th, so be careful surrounding your contracts, negotiations, financial agreements in particular. Be careful of overspending. You probably won't though, because Venus retrograding has reined us all in a little bit on the money front. So Venus, now that I mention it, does go direct on the 16th. And it's still in Libra. It will move back into Scorpio for a really good time in December, where it shall be enhanced beautifully because it's gained that positive, powerful momentum and that release of past disappointments and past energies due to the Venus retrograde saga. So Mars as well, I want to talk about because it's moving into Pisces on the 15th, and that is Scorpio's sector of true love and creativity and adventure and sexuality, and who doesn't want to have their ruler there? Mars is co-ruler of Scorpio, and it's a very sexual, very aggressive, very assertive planet, and to have it in beautiful, mysterious Pisces, which rules love for Scorpios, it could really ignite some very special flames. Okay, so if you're single, excellent opportunity. And then Venus is going to go into Scorpio. The two are going to be in sync. It's going to be la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Romance, romance, romance. Very exciting. And not to mention good luck in that sector, Scorpio. Jupiter is going to be in Sagittarius, which means money is going to be flowing. Even if Mercury retrograde makes you reassess that part for you, for the first few weeks, it's going to be, it's going to be good. And don't forget Saturn as well is still in Capricorn, and I want to talk a little bit about that because it sort of got ignored a bit. It's a very good sign for you, Scorpio, because it means that your hard work is going to pay off. Even if you feel like it hasn't, your hard work is going to pay off massively before the end of 2018. It's going to be a really, really nice final couple of months for Scorpio. So if you're feeling like times have been tough, please, please, please don't worry. I know that I, in the last reading, talked about birthday wishes and things. Just bear in mind the planets are on your side. They want you to succeed. And it's been a tough run with that Venus retrograde in Scorpio. So we got you. Now bear in mind, even though Venus is going direct, there may still be a couple of things to clear up, romantically speaking. Okay, you're feeling a little bit lost, you're feeling a little bit anxious. Okie dokie. Knight of Wands. Okay. Challenge, Five of Cups. Outcome, Strength. Scorpio. It's a bit of a Leo energy here, gotta be honest. Ba-dum-bum! Oh goodness, that was quite loud. I hope that didn't scare you. Sorry. Sorry, Scorpios. Wow. Okay, so things aren't the way you think they are, that's for sure. Scorpio, well, this Two of Swords is that kind of, well, everyone knows it as the stalemate. If you want to understand what that means, it just means that you have to make a choice how to proceed and you don't know how to do it. You have a lack of faith in yourself, you have a lack of faith in the circumstances, you have a lack of faith in the world with the Two of Swords here. Why is that? I can see it's because of the Five of Cups. You lost out on something you really wanted. There was something offered though. There's a Two of Cups energy here. It's here and it's here. Something is offered and you're not quite rolling with it. And this was very true in the November read. Now, Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I see that because of the Knight of Wands and Strength. And he's in the positive position, so that's good. He's coming in with an offer. He's coming in with a bit of excitement. As I said, Mars moving into Pisces is going to bring a lot of chemistry. It's going to bring a lot of one-on-one bonds, especially with the Two of Cups there. You could be meeting a fire sign this month, Scorpio. You could be meeting a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising who's very exciting. And I know that as a Scorpio myself, I'm kind of dubious of them. Not in a terrible way, not in a prejudice type of way, but Knight of Wands do... When I see them come out, I think, oh God. Mr. Lover for everyone. The Knight of Wands can actually indicate, though, because he's in the positive position, so don't judge him. Okay, don't judge him just yet. The Knight of Wands can actually indicate a relocation, changing, moving out, moving somewhere new, moving somewhere different country, different city, something exciting. There's adventure here, as I said, Mars and Pisces, adventure, Scorpio. Be ready to have some fun, because I think with Scorpios, we can get caught up so much in the what if and the should have and the could have of relationships and life, and you're on the alert because you don't want to get hurt, and sometimes that can make you scan the room for danger rather than scan for adventure. So we're changing from danger to adventure here, Scorpio. So that Two of Swords down there, that challenge of the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. Get optimistic. And I know that some people are going to instantly hate that, because I can tell from the tone of some of the comments last month. Being optimistic isn't signing a naivety contract. It's actually the opposite. People tell you in life not to get your hopes up. That's kind of the wrong way to put it. You know, the laws of the universe determine that the more joyous you feel, the more joyous things happen to you. You look at optimistic people around you. You look at the Sagittarians that you may know that sort of have this everything's going to be okay mentality. And more often than not, the people that feel that way about life receive more from the universe because they're in that abundant flow. Jupiter in Sagittarius is going to give you that Sagittarius attitude. So I'm not worried about you and your optimism. It's going to enhance. It should enhance with the sun in your sign anyway. Strength is ensuring that. Strength is all about being comfortable with our animal instincts as well. So if there is a very strong chemistry with somebody, you're not to be feeling like it means you've no control. It's kind of the way I see strength. She's controlling this animal by being gentle and being patient and being understanding. She's not caging the beast, right? This is self-imprisonment here. Ooh, goodness. And the cards are jumping. Aye, 10 of Cups. King of Wands. Wow, some of you are really dealing with a fire sign. That's funny. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. He's come up for everybody. The Hierophant is in the challenge. And the 8 of Pentacles is in the outcome with Strength. Page of Wands. Who is this fire sign? That's so funny. The Hierophant in the challenge. Let's talk about him 1 second. Get the awkwardness out of the way. Because he's here with the 5 of Cups. Wsomeone didn't want to commit to you, basically. Someone didn't want the same thing you wanted. Maybe it was actually a religious thing with the Hierophant. Maybe they were really pig-headed and really stubborn. Maybe they were really, really, really determined to do things a certain way that didn't work with you. Or they wrote you off because you didn't have the same background or the same beliefs. Or you were both stubborn. Maybe it was a Taurus, because the Taurus here is with the 5 of Cups. So maybe your heart was broken by a Taurus. Maybe there was a misunderstanding there. Or maybe some of you went through a marriage breakdown. Maybe some of you separated. And maybe you don't feel like you can trust your own judgment. Like you can't. The Hierophant can represent life learnings. can represent what we've learned from our experiences. And to have it in the challenge can represent that you feel you've repeated the same mistake over and over, and Mr. Knight of Wands may very well be that mistake. But funnily enough, I do sense here with the Knight of Wands in the positive position and the Seven of Pentacles that maybe this person is, they're either, for want of a better phrase, because the Seven of Pentacles is growth, they're maybe growing on you, or they're someone who can grow with you, someone who can grow up, because I see the King of Wands here, and I don't know if you can see it, but this Knight of Wands is growing, and he's moving towards the King. He wants to be the king. He wants to mature. He wants to grow, especially if it's a Leo. This Leo is working on themselves. They're educating themselves. They are trying to be a better person. And maybe they let you down in terms of commitment before. And that's what the heartbreak was out. Maybe you thought you had everything and they threw a spanner in the works and dallied off. Or maybe in the initial stages, they were a certain way, and even if they've settled, you don't feel like you can trust them 100% and you don't know what to do. Now, this could be somebody brand spanking new, and I just want you to know that this person could grow on you. You might not be sold on them at first, but Scorpio, there seems to be an element of growth and an element of learning from each other. The Two of Cups, bear in mind, don't forget it had its presence in the first spread underneath. And there is a connection here with this person. It doesn't have to be a Leo, by the way, just so you know, it can be any of the signs. It's just that the fire energy is coming up, so to me that represents passion and it represents chemistry and adventure. Adventure, adventure, adventure. I'm going to keep saying that to you until you start to feel really adventurous. Page of Wands underneath. This person's the one to contact you first. They contact you first via text, they call, they write. They send you a Christmas card, I don't know. Well, I don't think a fire sign would send you a Christmas card that early if it's a fire sign, but you know what I mean. Somebody is... I never thought I would say this in a reading, to be honest. But I'm going to say it because it's sort of where I'm going. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to hold it off until I put down the third spread. And then we'll see. Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, and underneath we have the Five of Wands. Now I'm not comfortable leaving the outcome on a court card. It's actually happened for the last 3 readings I've done, so I'm going to do the same and clarify this Queen of Swords. Oopsies. Those. No, I'm not going to take those. Too many. Clarify this Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say what I was going to say. That I didn't think I'd ever say in a reading, because it's a strange thing to say, but there's obviously something about this person. They are different for you than they've been for anybody else. I know that sounds strange, and that sounds incredibly cliche, and I never thought I'd say that. It's weird. It's just what I see here in terms of character development. This King of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles, he wants to offer you something stable. He wants to offer you something worthwhile, worth your time, worth his time. He wants to be this King of Wands. He doesn't want to be a knight anymore. He wants to be a king. He wants to grow. The Five of Pentacles in the positive position, Now, that looks like a negative card. That's out in the cold. The opposite of cold, because this is in the positive, is warmth. This person used to act out of insecurity. Why is that? They used to act out of insecurity and fear of poverty. This could be somebody who grew up in a very unusual environment financially. They could have been at a loss financially. Maybe they didn't want to commit to somebody because they felt like they didn't have enough money, enough material, enough resources. Maybe they felt safety in numbers in their romantic life. I mean, I'm not really, to be honest, getting, third-party situations to an extent here. So I don't think that they're necessarily... I think they could have been quite a flirtatious person, but they don't necessarily have to be a cheater per se. There is a difference. I know to a lot of Scorpios there's not, but there is kind of. So the problem is that you're holding on to your outdated beliefs. You believe that people have to be a certain way from the get-go, or they have to be a certain type. You're very, very, very strict on that by what I can see, the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. You're very strict on what they were supposed to be, this person, right? That's fine. If you want to keep those beliefs, you completely do you, Scorpio. It's just that it's coming up in the challenge, and I feel like it's coming from a place of hurt. It's not coming from a place of value. It's coming from a place of hurt. So your beliefs are kind of squiff. They're not necessarily reflecting what this person has to offer, because I feel like this is a good person, okay? They're offering you something. The Ace of Cups is the beginning. It's the initial stages, the Ace of Cups. It can, with the Queen of Swords, one thing I want to say, and Strength as well, it can indicate that you are deciding, actually, Scorpio, that you want to be alone, right? You just so badly don't want to get hurt. So you're thinking, well, no, I just want to be with myself right now. I just want to love myself. I don't know if the Knight of Wands would accept that. Knight of Wands, people that I know, if you tell them you just want to be by yourself, they're like, no, that's fine, I'll just stick it out until you decide you want to be with me. So you could be dealing with that. When I see the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this is possibly somebody where they can grow as a person a lot. And with the Queen of Swords, yes, you're very perceptive, you're very analytical, you're a quick thinker. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who's making you a love offer. I see the Ace of Cups as an offer. I see this as somebody, oopsies. I see this as somebody making you a very affectionate, warm, well-intentioned offer, and you're trying to think your way out of it. And interestingly enough, this did come up in the November read too. You get a wish of some kind, but it maybe doesn't look exactly as you wanted it, or you have a lot of skepticism about this wish. But I sort of get the impression, if you are dealing with a Leo, I don't think this person's going to take no for an answer, because I think they want to work for you. Do you know what I mean? As I said, it could be fire sign, it could be an Aries or Sagittarius. I feel a little bit like there was, with the Ten of Cups, there could have been a history with this person, but you never knew if they were always looking on to something else, maybe? You know, Scorpio, I don't usually clarify as much, but I really want to clarify this Ace of Cups as an offer. I want to know if it's self-love or if it's romantic. Could be both. I'll wait until a good flip over moment happens. Ah, there we go, the Magician. And the Nine of Cups is underneath. You've manifested this. You've manifested this. The Magician is Mr. Tall, Dark and Handsome, or Miss Tall, Dark and Handsome, whatever, that knows they want you, and they make it happen. As I said, it could be a Gemini too. You've manifested this. You've manifested a love offer, and now that it's here, you're kind of like, It's funny. The November read is so similar because I'm just thinking that star card, was it happening? And then there was you blocking it off. And I'm just kind of, the first thing you must do whenever you're faced with something you want, Scorpio, is treat it with compassion. Treat yourself with compassion. You have a very strong animal instinct towards something you're getting. So whether that is a physical relationship, or you're sensing danger, or you're sensing adventure, maybe this person just wants to feed you, I don't know, whatever animals do. It's kind of like you have to channel your inner strength and your infinite wisdom. This person, I think, we've 2 8s here. The sign of infinity. This person's in it for the long haul. They want to offer you this 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's coming at you with an offer. You manifested it. Now you're not sure you want it. I don't know why, but it's there. Now, I'm going to draw a couple of Goddess Guidance cards and see what we have for Scorpios. There's one. The arts. Could be an artist, could be someone in the creative industry. Mars and Pisces, you'll be feeling so much more creative. Undying love. Oh, the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Independence. So your independence might be what's holding you back, Scorpio. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Maybe you've been on your own for a while and you're not sure you want to give it up. But you've undying love. God, my voice has been so annoying this. I'm going to disable the comments for sure. I get a feeling people are like, shut up. Inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Okay, Scorpio, you're on fire. And someone's got the hots for you big time. It's up to you whether you take it. You've manifested this, so it's your fault. But if you want to take it, it's up to you. If you feel like it goes against your belief system and it is not exactly as you wanted it to be, that's your choice, Scorps. We're going to be here in December nonetheless, so I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.